What's good, YouTube? It's your boy P. and I'm back with another banger, man. Today's video, we watching people humble their opponents after they hit them with a dirty lick. You know, a cheap shot. Then when they get in the ring, they get beatbox. So like I was subscribed, hit that post notification bell to stay tuned every time I post a banger, man. Go follow me on IG, man. It should be popping up anywhere on the screen. So when you catch it, just pause it, stop it, and go follow me on Instagram, man. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe, hit that post notification bell to stay tuned every time I post a banger like this one, man. On the road to 3K, let's get it. Ooh, he wasn't
The
ready.
spirit of fair play has a special place in the world of sports, but not all athletes follow this unwritten rule. And sometimes the desire to win at any cost overshadows the principles of justice. Today we will talk about fighters who decided to cross the line of fairness in order to win, but ended up paying for it. And instead of trophies, they received cruel punishments. Get ready for an exciting journey through the dark side of martial arts. A coward did a rat act and was punished in the BKFC title fight. The sneaky Lombard pulled his opponent's shorts and threw a punch after which his opponent was unable to continue the fight, and Lombard became the champion. Lorenzo Hunt came out to challenge the dirty champion to a fight, and the rat sneakily punched him. The BKFC bosses immediately organized a fight between the rivals. During the stare-down, Rodent continued his despicable behavior. From the very first seconds, Hunt was clearly smashing his mean opponent and dropped him in one episode. Hunt then gave Lombard a gesture as if to say, "I'm coming for you." And at one point, Hunt started playing with Lombard like he was his own toy. Hunt smashed Lombard's face, won by unanimous decision, and took his title, thus punishing the scoundrel. During a conference in the RFC promotion, a fighter with the nickname Apache wanted to greet the other fighters. The promotion's main star, Khan, extended his hand as a sign of respect with a good-natured smile, apparently to jump on the hype train and get a more status fight. The sneaky fighter first pretended he wanted to greet, but then did the rat act. But karma never forgets its debtors. Khan's teammate decided to stand for his friend's honor. Throughout the fight, the Vigilante was a head and shoulders above his opponent. Rodent was trying to show off and wanted to perform a Showtime kick. But it was his opponent's show. In one episode, he even showed Scoundrel what it's like to get hit unexpectedly. The Avenger executed his retribution, and the scumbag was punished for his despicable act.
He's came into the elite, he's picked up a lot of skill and technique.
At the Cage Rage tournament, Attila Kubilai faced Richard Boket. Richard wanted to touch gloves as a sign of respect, and the sneaky Attila responded with a rat act. The shocked referee took the sneaky fighter aside and explained that he should have touched his opponent's glove, but not his teeth. Attila, who was more suited to the name Rattilla, realizing that he could not win fairly, committed the despicable act again. He gave his opponent several illegal knees to the head. The referee wanted to separate the fighters, but Rattilla refused to let his opponent go. Realizing that the animal was unable to understand human language, the referee caught the rodent in a rat trap and choked him. The rat was defeated by disqualification and sent back to the sewer.
According to all 5 judges,
At the Glory tournament, Harit Grigorian was beating Martel Gronhardt in dominant style.
minus 215, and then he just blasts with these.
Gronhardt, realizing that he wouldn't win fairly, cowardly crept up from behind
Judges,
and like a sneaky rat smacked his opponent. The rodent was celebrating his victory. But Grigorian's team rushed into the ring and performed an instant karma. Due to all scandals, the promotion organized a rematch. From the start, Remembering the sneakiness of the noodle-headed, Grigorian went forward. Grigorian missed and immediately turned to watch his back, knowing that his opponent could stab him in the back. Realizing that it was time for revenge, Grigorian began to beat the crap out of Scumbag, brutally knocking him down. Next, Grigorian furiously pounced on the scoundrel, but referee saved the rascal by stopping the fight. Grigorian smashed the Scumbag, avenging all his despicable actions, thus punishing the filthy rat. This fighter's name is Farid Yadulaev, and he is known for his showy behavior and despicable actions. After one MMA tournament, Yadulaev continued his ratty behavior by sneakily attacking Magom Zainalov. Zainalov wanted revenge, and they were scheduled to fight under bare-knuckle rule on stare-down. Yadulaev again committed another despicable deed. Rodent dominated the fight, sending his opponent to the ground by knockdown. This has only served to annoy Zainalov. From this point in the fight, Zainalov, as if in a game of Mortal Kombat, was decreasing Yadulaev's life. Eager to re-educate the scoundrel, Zainalov knocked the Scumbag out with a juicy punch in the third round, thus punishing the sneaky rat. After that, Yadulaev couldn't realize where he was for a long time.
That boy had to get out on him.
At the bare-knuckle tournament, Zelimkhan Dukaev faced Evgeny Kurdanov. At the very beginning, Kurdanov extended his hands greeting his opponent, but Dukaev ignored him. Kurdanov was smashing his opponent, while Dukaev was clumsily beating the air. That made him furious. Realizing that he wouldn't win fairly, Dukaev resorted to the dirty moves. In the fight under boxing rules, the rascal tried to take Kurdanov down, and then hit his lying opponent. Such actions angered Kurdanov, and he put the rodent to his butt with a powerful blow. Feeling that he was losing, the scoundrel did a rat act again. The rodent didn't stop there, and landed an illegal blow to the back of the head. Tired of tolerating such sneaky actions, Kurdanov gave his opponent the retaliate, thus punishing the Scumbag. In December 2023, Mongolian fighter Dana Bukjarul faced Freddy Masabo. During a stare-down, Masabo sneakily threw his belt around his opponent's neck and brutally pulled him. Masabo dropped the national headdress from Bukjarul's head, which is an insult according to Mongolian traditions. Bukjarul wanted to punish his opponent for the humiliation and immediately went forward. Rodent also showed his teeth. He knocked Bukjarul down twice in a row. Next, Masabo continued his despicable behavior. He landed 2 illegal punches, first to the back of the head and then with a knee. Despite the large number of missed punches, Bukjarul did not give up. And finally, it was time for revenge. Bukjarul knocked Masabo out cold with a perfect flying knee, punishing the rat for his despicable actions. Shortly before getting into the UFC, Dricus du Plessis fought the British Yannick Bahati. Bahati acted very provocative and said a lot of dirty things to the humble Dricus. He said that he slept with Dricus's girlfriend and then suddenly slapped him in the face.
I will gas, and my response was I told him, ask your girlfriend.
In the fight, Dricus fought not only for himself, but also for his girlfriend's honor, and so he immediately went forward. The steroid rat also defended himself and the fight turned into a brawl. But in the end, justice prevailed. Dricus made the insolent man answer for his words, turning him into a tap machine in front of the audience. Apparently, Dricus was so much offended that after the victory, he showed his rival a rude gesture and shouted joyfully in his face. Dricus's girlfriend couldn't come to the fight and sent him a tender kiss through his coach. Back in 2006, young star Badr Hari fought against veteran Peter Graham. Before the fight, Hari called Graham a weak old man, and afterward hinted that Graham was not a man but a girl by kissing him. Then Hari sneakily hit Graham like a rat. In the fight, Hari continued to show off. He wanted to amuse the crowd and repeatedly attempted spinning kicks. Graham showed Badr how to do it and knocked him down. Then Graham landed another charged punch and Bader started a chicken
He got
dance.
the win.
Bader, realizing he couldn't win fair and square, started dirty moves again, first hitting Graham in the back of the head, and then kicked him in the nuts. Tired of the despicable actions, Graham knocked out the insolent rascal with a spectacular rolling thunder kick, teaching him good manners.
못 일어납니다. 이거 못 일어나요. 경기 종료. 끝났습니다. 이거. 피터 그램. 정말 백스핀
This overconfident fighter behaved very brazenly during the weigh-in ceremony at an MMA tournament in Asia. This cocky fighter was disrespectful by showing a very rude gesture to his opponent. Then, he did a real rat act during the stare-down. In the fight, he tried to choke his opponent and performed a spectacular throw. Apparently feeling his advantage, cocky fighter continued to humiliate his opponent right in the middle of the fight. But his humble opponent, apparently tired of being bullied, and went forward. He performed a takedown, unleashed a hail of punches and closed the lock on his neck, punishing the cocky fighter by making him humble forever. These stories serve as important reminders to us that justice and respect are the foundation of any sport. We hope our video has inspired you to appreciate fair play and reminded you that winning is not just about putting your hand up after a fight, but also about respect from your opponents and audience. If you enjoyed watching, please like and subscribe. Thank you.
Man, if y'all made it this far, man, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that post notification bell to stay tuned every time I post a banger like this one. I'm out. Peace.